Alright. If you are watching this over on YouTube, welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have gotten this far, I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that stuff. It really helps me out. Or you can watch this live over at twitch.tv/BigSliceGaming, where you can watch this live and hang out in the chat. We have one more chapter to do. Yeah, this one. And it's the Imperial China one. And yeah. I'm excited to finally get around to playing this. The final chapter. I still think that my favorite one is probably the near future one. Okay. An old Chinese master nearing the end of his life yearns to preserve his kung fu for future generations. With this purpose does he venture forth from his home atop Mount Aspiration in search of a worthy successor to his legacy. Once he has gathered 3 disciples, he will subject them to relentless training to strengthen the body, enhance the reflexes, and unlock true potential. Of these 3, who will rise to the occasion and become the next Shifu? Also, I'm not sure how long this one is. I know the near future one and the prehistoric ones are pretty meaty. I don't know if this one is a long one.
In time, all fades from memory. Nevertheless, for the sake of future generations, an old man labors tirelessly to preserve his legacy. A powerful martial art.
Sorry, I forgot to change the stream info. We're going to keep it as is.
With a spirit unwavering as the earth, and a mind tranquil as flowing water. Yet gentle streams may surge with such strength to shatter even hardened stone. To cultivate the soul and surpass the flesh. To strive for something greater than oneself. That was his kung fu.
Hiya! It's as I feared. I've not a moment to lose. must use what time is left to me to find and train the disciple. A young prodigy, as strong in body as young in spirit. A worthy successor to my heart.
The Successor. Sorry. Oh, come out of the bag, bastard.
And so it was that the Shifu began his search for a young heir. Long had it been since he last ventured down from the mountains.
I like how the character always like nods at the screen like, okay, you're in control now. A pair of Kilin boots. A pair of weathered boots. Well, we're gonna wear the other boots. It doubles my defense and more than doubles, nearly triples my speed. Like, why wouldn't I wear that? Ooh. A pork bun. A pork bun. What's a pork bun? Set of weather garments. I think I'm wearing that already. Yeah. Wong Village. Mount Aspiration. Ahead, Mount Aspiration Summit. We're going down. Path to the village. Does it really matter which direction I go in? I think they all probably go relatively the same place. Unless there are like 3 different areas to find the 3 different disciples. I was kind of like half paying attention because I forgot to do vital things before. Like trying to do behind the scenes stuff while playing. Shifu, you've returned. It's so good to see you. This one brute's been running around stirring up trouble recently. I see.
Stop! Stop! You've got to pay for that! Quick! Someone grab him! First one to grab him gets a free meal! Aha! Caught you! Finally! Now, pay what you owe right this instant!
I can't.
I don't have any money.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just have to find another way to settle this then, won't we? Oh, Shifu! This idiot's been stealing food from me since I don't know when. He single-handedly brought my business to the brink of ruin. Teach the scoundrel a lesson.
Very well. I'll see to the... Oh, nah. Oh, come now.
Oh, come now.
I'm not being unreasonable. I've got mouths to feed, you know. A wife and half a dozen kids. What choice do I have? Unless you'd like to foot the bill.
Very well. I'll see to the lad.
That was incredible, Shifu. Let that be a lesson to you, thief. Steal from me again, and I'll take it out of your hide.
Woof.
Tell me, why take without paying what is due?
I cannot pay because I have no job. No one will hire me. I have no skills, no trade. My words are poor, but my body is big, as is my hunger. I must eat.
Young man, do not bemoan your body. It is a gift.
Huh? But it is why I suffer. Why people laugh and call me names. How is that a gift?
Because, young man, it makes you wonderful and unique. But it is for you to decide whether you will embrace your potential or deny it in shame.
Potential? You think I have potential?
You move with the swiftness of a man half your size.
Practice. After I eat, I must run.
Come with me, and I'll see that you never want for food. All I ask in return is that you take part in a few training exercises. Think of it as a job, if you like, and your meals the payment.
A job? I've always wanted a job. Thank you, Shifu. I accept.
Tell me, what is your name?
Hong. Hong Haka. When do we start? And when do we eat? Ha ha!
Hong Haka became your disciple. Alright, so that's one follower. Since our last visit to Shifu. Okay. So now we need to head east. West, not east. So we need to go to Wong Village and Bamboo Forest. So straight to the west is the Bamboo Forest. That's a nice waterfall. Watch out for bandits. Oh, shit. Tiger. I like the battle music in this area. It's weakness. Oh, that's a reaction. What Chipmunk's Delight. Whoop. Pepper and pork stir fry. Pig's feet. Wait. Literally all of his moves are based on food.
Hurt!
I was gonna say, hit me, I dare you. Oh, it wasn't a... Wait, what? Punish enemies attacking from a distance. Okay. That should take care of it.
You did well.
Whoa. No more than a weed.
Not so fast. An old man should know better than to walk alone in the woods. Hand over your money. Quickly.
I'm not alone. There's another guy standing right next to me. I'm afraid I have nothing for you.
I am afraid I have nothing for you.
What was that?
I said I have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer that you would appreciate, that is.
That right. Don't think I'll go easy on you because of your age. In fact, I think your long life ends today!
You looking for an ass kicking? Because that's what you're asking for. That's not what I... You're gonna get an ass kicking.
I see!
Monkey's withdrawal.
I see! Not quite.
What was that?
Nice try, kid.
That's all, then.
This guy's a badass.
How could this happen? How could I lose to this fool 4 times my age?
The young would do well not to disrespect their elders, nor underestimate their skill. I must say, I'm impressed by your speed and agility. Might you consider abandoning this life of banditry, and instead, allow me to teach you my kung fu?
Piss off, old man! Although, it's going to eat at me, not knowing how you won so easily. Fine, I accept. Let's see what's so great about your kung fu. But don't misunderstand me. You're not my shifu, and I'm not your student. Once I've learned your secrets, I'll get my revenge on you.
You've a lot of spirit, young lady.
Oh, I'm no lady. I'm Lei Kugel. And don't you forget it.
You may rest assured that I will not. It is a good, strong name, worthy of pride. But pride will lead you astray if you let it. As it did, not so long ago.
Quick with the retorts, aren't you? Lead on, then. We'll see if you're as good as you say. Yeah!
Why are you just hanging out in the bamboo forest by yourself, by the way? no more than a weed. All right, so we just got. I forgot. I already forgot what she said her name was. Lake Hugo? Is that her name? Lake Hugo. Okay. Oh, I'm already here. Wait, what? Is it you? Oh. I don't understand. Potent medicinal herb found in the bamboo forest. Various. Do you need medicine? How strange. I'm feeling better already.
Wait, aren't you?
Yes, I'm the Shifu.
Sorry about that.
I thought so. You're the Shifu I've heard so much about.
Wait, who was that guy?
Have my thanks and my apologies. That was my grandson Yuin, who just ran through. He is a kind and considerate boy, usually. These days, though, he's not quite himself. Maybe it's just a phase. He lost his parents when he was young, and while I did my best, there's no making up for that.
So I should probably recruit your grandson. Whoa, what's going on here?
Think you're going?
Well, don't keep me waiting now.
Okay.
No. No! This won't do it all. You need to learn to pick your targets better. Now, get back out there and try harder!
Y'all are looking for an ass kicking.
Don't just stand there! Get going!
No, I won't.
What was that?
I did what you told me to do because I was too scared to refuse. But enough is enough. I told myself it was for her. Too sick to work now, even. But these poor people, they're someone else's elders. I can't keep stealing from them.
Yeah, you tell him.
I'll give you a chance to apologize for your disrespect.
You're not worthy of respect.
Damn.
I'll not live my life as a whip dog for a bastard like you.
Oh, but you will. You will learn to accept your place in this world. Now, apologize before I lose my temper.
No.
Ungrateful whelp.
Oh no, we need to get over there. Oh, can I just talk to him?
Walk away, old man, if you value what little life you've got left.
Pardon me?
What?
What do you want?
Tell me, do you believe yourself stronger than this boy?
A stupid question.
And And yet, in truth, you and your associates are rather weaker.
Are you blind? Look on me, the great Sun Tzu Wen, and tell me I am not 1,000 times the man he will ever be.
I do not deny that you have an impressive physique.
Probably have a bigger mouth on your face.
However, true strength is not derived from the body alone.
Or a bigger butthole to fit that head up.
And that is why I believe this boy to have greater potential than all of you combined.
Really? I can't see it.
Indeed. That much is plain. True strength flows from the heart.
And then kicks your ass. Monkey's withdrawal.
The monkey's speed is mine.
You'll be weeping blood when I'm through with you.
Can I hit any of them from here? Hit him with Chipmunk's Delight.
Stand right as the chipmunk.
Sounds like a nutty dessert. Chipmunk's Delight.
Not quite. I see.
Ha!
Oh.
Punish enemies attacking from a distance with a strike. Concentrated will. That's a reaction, but he hasn't done it.
Damn you! Now you're making me mad!
Ow. Alright. That's enough of that.
I don't believe it!
That's all, then.
Who is this old man?
Wait. I recognize him.
Me too. He knows Kung Fu.
That's the Earthen Heart.
He's the Shifu.
That's right, I forgot that they don't say the name.
Forgive me, Shifu! Forgive me!
They just run away?
Brother!
Yeah, you run away.
You should be proud, young man.
But how can you say that? I stole your money. Your money! Here, take it.
Thank you.
See, but the point is you stood up to them. You decided no more.
Remember the strength of spirit you found today.
Wait! Please, accept me as your disciple. I see. I'm not surprised. A weakling like me doesn't have what it takes to learn Kung Fu. I'm sorry for stealing from you.
Wait. So that's it? I don't get him as a disciple? I thought I would. Which means we need to head back east. Oh, he's right here.
Please, please allow me to be your disciple. Please, I implore you.
Well, if you insist.
Shifu.
You showed bravery in the face of overwhelming odds. I am sure you would grow much stronger whether I were to train you or not. For the power you seek is beyond no one. Be the man or woman, old or young. It matters not. For it is the will to improve, to be better. Therein lies true strength.
I see.
I do not believe you have told me your name.
He hasn't.
I'm Ewing. Ewing Zhou.
Ewing Zhou.
You won't regret this decision, Shifu. I promise you.
Well,
That was an aggressive hi-ya.
it looks as though I found my 3 disciples. I'm afraid my school has seen better days, but it will suffice.
Oh, I didn't let him finish the line. Oops. Path to summit. Are we going to the summit? No, we're going back. Back here. Excuse me.
I bid you welcome to my school.
Well, you will learn the earthen heart.
You weren't kidding when you said it had seen better days.
Wow, you're really hurtful.
So this is where I'll learn Kung Fu.
That's a little bit more like it.
But first we eat, yes?
That was predictable.
We cannot train if we do not eat, surely. At least a little, yes?
No, we must begin training immediately.
But, Shifu!
This place was further up the mountain than I expected. Maybe we should rest a bit?
Listen to yourselves, whimpering children. Bring it on, old man. I'm ready.
Really?
We shall begin by assessing your present strength and skill.
Because last time I kicked your butt. Okay.
I'll go first.
As you wish, lady. Now, come at me with all your might.
God, the animation is so good. I love this art style.
You asked for it!
Do I just fight her?
You really shouldn't.
What was that?
The wise fox knows many secrets. That's all, then.
This is almost giving me a Karate Kid
Not
vibe.
again.
Who is next?
I am! The sooner I fight, the sooner I eat, yes?
When today's training is done, you may eat to your heart's content.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so him, I haven't fought yet. Or did I? No, I haven't fought him yet. I fought with him. Oh, he's resistant to Chipmunk's Delight. I still think that sounds like a dessert.
The monkey's speed is mine. The longest journey begins with but a single step.
See, this guy's got a lot more stamina or health. Shit. No, that'll still take him down.
You did well.
No more.
Well fought. Now, Yue, if you are afraid, then you may leave. There is no disgrace.
No, I'll face you.
Then come at me without hesitation, without mercy.
This isn't gonna take much. Oh, he's resistant to fire.
I see.
That won't help him against me. Whoa.
That's all, then. You've all exceeded my expectations, I have to say. This is the most fun I've had in years.
Wait, did he want to bring them up just to kick their asses? Credits roll.
Who'd have thought I'd find 3 promising disciples so quickly? I've not felt this tired in a long time. But it is a welcome fatigue.
That's sweet.
Hong, what's wrong?
Is he sleepwalking? He's hungry.
So hungry. Food.
Hong, even after all that, you still have cravings?
Buddy.
Now then. It is vital that we improve your stamina. The air here at the summit is very thin, so you'll have to expend twice as much effort during your training. 4 bouts is our limit for today, I would say. With whom shall I start?
By favoring a disciple with a training bout, you will help them to grow stronger by increasing in level and acquiring new abilities. Oh, interesting. Okay. So by fighting them, I'm essentially training them, and that's how they level up. Okay, well, I think I'm going to take a short break there. So if you're watching this on YouTube at a later date, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next part. If you're enjoying the series, please leave a like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you know when the next part gets dropped. Or you can watch this live over at twitch.tv/BigSliceGaming, where everybody in the chat is watching. You can come hang out. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next part.